Hey everyone, Kyle once again. And it's been a while since, which I will get back on the reviewing the Pokemon franchise, but I just feel like doing like a random video like on, vlog, because I haven't done one in quite some time, so I just feel like I could do like a random one, and what better not than, I like another, I did, like in the past, some of the past I did like, growing up with the box office weekends, and I haven't done a one like that in quite some time, so I just figured out why not this one, because this weekend, the premieres of the third in the rebooted Star Trek films, which was Star Trek Beyond. Then the fifth film, the fifth Ice Age film, Collision Course, and then the horror film Lights Out. And I thought well, first of all, I knew Lights Out wouldn't be number one. Me predicting, I thought it was gonna be a little bit competition like between which one is gonna be because for either Star Trek or Ice Age, because both like the past few films have been big hits, and but until this one, Star Trek triumphant, and it was number one with about 59 million, which was less than the previous two Star Trek films have, because like the first film I think made about 75, I think it was, on opening weekend, and then Star Trek Into Darkness made 70 million. So this one was a little bit down than the previous two opening weekends, and so it only made 59 million. So the question is it gonna make more than Into Darkness? Who knows? But yeah, so that one was number one, and Lights Out, to the horror film, it's easily a success, because with its minimum budget of like 5 million, easily made 21 million. So it's already been a success. So like I said, with these low budget films, it doesn't take much, and this one's an immediate box office success. It debuted in fourth place and with 21 million. And then you get to Ice Age Collision Course, which I was kind of disappointed in. I was kind of disappointed because now to me, like, well, a lot of people are not fans of the sequels. A lot of people don't like the sequels. Like, some people don't like Dawn of the Dinosaurs or even Continental Drift. Maybe some people think the best sequel is The Meltdown. But there's a lot of people that don't like the sequels. Even my brother doesn't like the sequels either. But I thought I kind of like the sequels, to me personally. And I was kind of quite disappointed how Ice Age Collision Course made. It debuted at number 5, really enough, with 21 million, almost the same amount like Lights Out did. But Lights Out was 4th, and Ice Age was 5th. Comparing to the other films, like the first two films were number 1, number 3 was 2nd because of I forgot what was the weekend back in 2009, I forget. And then Continental Drift was number 1 once again, though. And all the Ice Age films, like, the previous two ones made like about 40-some million, like, opening weekend. But this one had such a very weak opening, and I was quite surprised it had such a very disappointing opening. So, and considering its budget of 105 million, the film was already made. Ice Age is already making money overseas. So, but the question is, though, it probably won't make back its budget domestically. So, but it will. But the Ice Age films have made money overseas, especially like with Dawn of the Dinosaurs and Continental Drift. They've made tons of money from overseas. So the film will have help from the money it will make overseas, but not big domestically, sadly. Yeah. So yeah, overall I was kind of disappointed. Overall, the weekend I thought it would be like tight competition between Star Trek and Ice Age, but really enough, I was disappointed with Ice Age's opening weekend. Which, really enough, that it follows like the same. There was a few other ones that I thought was considered a disappointments on opening weekends. I forgot which ones what. There were some that were like box office disappointments on my previous videos. I forget which ones it were. I'm just drawing a blank right now. Oh yeah, like one in particular, like How to Train Your Dragon 2. I thought that was gonna have a huge opening weekend, but turns out it didn't. But Battle of the Prey, that film was, well, I would still say How to Train Your Dragon 2 is much better than I would sorry to say it's already better than Collision Course. Or maybe it's the fact is why it has such a weak opening because people are probably getting burned out on the Ice Age films, don't need anymore. I can understand that part. But yeah, plus it did help with the negative reviews that it got. Like has a 13% Rotten Tomatoes, has a 5.9 IMDb. While the other two films, Star Trek and Lights Out, it got a lot of praise. Like Lights Out has a 77 Rotten Tomatoes and 7.2 in IMDb, which I'm curious to check out because I saw the trailer. Not really too sure, but at the same time, I'm kind of curious about it. And then Star Trek Beyond has like an 84% Rotten Tomatoes, and it has a something on also a 7.7 IMDb. So like I think it was like I think it's like the around what Lights Out was. And I'll be curious to check that one because I'm not the biggest fan of the rebooted Star Trek films though. But I'll see because, you know, of Anton Yelchin's one of his last films before he passed away earlier in July. So that'll be one of the reasons why I'll watch it. Plus, there are some of the actors I do like because well, one thing I would say positive about the reboot of Star Trek films. Karl Urban is one of them. I enjoy Karl Urban as an actor, and especially when he played Dredd. But he was one of the characters that actors I did like in the reboot Star Trek films. Because I'm a fan of Karl Urban, and so he was one of the highlights of this rebooted franchise. So, but for Anton Yelchin's passing, this one maybe I'll watch the film before that because it sucks. But yeah, that's my quick little box office vlog, whatever you want, how I called it. Yeah, so yeah. So Star Trek Beyond #1 with 59 million. Well, until the final results come in, it could still be around that 59 million. But so that was first. Lights Out was fourth with 21, and Ice Age disappointing opening with 21 in fifth place. Compared to it's easily the weakest opening and ratings in the franchise. So, but. So this is just another quick video, which I will get back to the review on the Pokemon films, but just another quick one I haven't done in quite some time, like a vlog box office weekend one. So yeah, maybe if anyone was a fan of the Ice Age franchise, maybe you could say the same thing. Like I said, you know, we're disappointed in his weekend opening. Or, which is also, I can also understand people don't care for the sequel, they didn't need any more, they were burnt out on them, so that's why. But that's the part I can understand, though, but, yeah. But, anyway, that's my quick video for this one. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned on the next movie review. Back movie review on the Pokemon franchise. Later.